Hello and welcome back for part 23 of the Malekith 1 settlement campaign, where we will be mostly fighting chaos. So this is the first battle up against the first wave of chaos in the north by Nagarond. And so the plan is to lightning strike and do as much damage to this army as I can. Then either attack their second army or pull back to Nagarond, where my Black Ark troops and garrison will add extra protection depending how the battle goes. So let's see here. Yeah, that's a boost to melee fighting, so probably should go on Blackguard. Speed, I'll stick that on a Blackguard unit too. I feel like getting the Blackguard in the right place at the right time is probably important here. Looking at the enemy army, we have the Hell Cannon that I can't really stop from doing damage, unfortunately. I imagine... Well, actually, I'm not sure what they'll fire at, but yeah, we'll just take some damage from that. It is what it is. 2 units of Knights, 1 unit of Warhounds, and their Generals on a horse. And those are all their fast units. Everything else is super slow. Like speed 28. These units are like dwarf speed, being super heavily armored. So something I can imagine doing here is using my shades, like not just in a static line as usual, but having them position further forwards, then fire, move back, fire, move back. I think that should work against most of these Chaos armies. And we have speed 47. Anyway, we'll see how we go.
Fight for me or die.
Yeah, the fact that I don't have any, like a unit of cavalry of some sort or something fast to go after the Hell Cannon is a bit of an issue, but at least their armies are only spawning with 1 Hell Cannon in. I thought they might have more, but yeah, the ones I've seen only have the 1. Alright. Bricking on the Winds of Magic, not great. We do have a decent amount of power reserve though. So let's see here. Giants, Chaos Warriors, pretty centrally. Not sure why I don't see more of their troops, but...
The merciless host!
Yeah, I guess it's here as well, and it just hasn't updated the, Oh no, there we go. Weird. So Chaos Knights and Warhounds are on the flank. Chaos Knights on the upper flank, yeah, that kind of makes sense. The AI almost always deploys like that.
Bolt throwers! Merciless warriors!
Okay. And the Hell Cannon has range what? 420. Ugh. Yeah, sadly the Hell Cannon outranges even my bolt throwers.
The merciless host!
Just trying to think about the idea I mentioned of deploying shades further forward at the beginning of the battle. I'm tempted to try that. I don't want like an advanced force getting caught by Knights and Warhounds. I mean, the Warhounds aren't dangerous, but they are fast. Look at the terrain here. Yeah, I've got a decent hill. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll keep the bolt throwers about where they are.
Bolt throwers!
I know they have giants, but I'm still... Well, let's see. Alright, you know what? They've got 3 giants. Let's go ahead and switch to single target, just for a change. I'll keep all the Blackguard
Taruki!
stationed at the back. Definitely want to protect the bolt throwers. And then... I think I'll have a line of shades here.
Cold-blooded killers.
and a line of shades further forwards, with the idea being that they can get some damage in, pull back, keep shooting, pull back, keep shooting. We'll see how that goes.
Nagarothi.
Keep them off skirmish mode, but I'll have to obviously micromanage them a little. Yeah, so right now these are all invisible, which also helps. So I don't need to advance much before I can start shooting at the giant. The Hellcannon is probably... Yeah, the Hellcannon's out of range of my bolt throws, that's good. The Hellcannon can shoot at Malekith though. That's whatever,
Setting forth.
I think.
I depart.
Good to get some magic down on the Chaos Forces, but... Alright, I'll try this Doombolt. I suspect they'll move out the way. We will see. They did not move out of the way. Oh, right. Yeah, the shots from the Hellcannon unfortunately home in and are actually not bad against single entities, unlike most artillery in the game.
Onward. Carnage course.
Alright, so these shades have been spotted. Got hit by a Penumbral Pendulum, although it didn't do any damage. So the plan is for them just to fire a few volleys and then pull back. Bolt throws in range of the giant.
Dark elves.
Okay, those are Chaos Knights.
To slaughter.
Forward.
Alright. Yeah, this is... yeah, this is kind of the problem.
Shades.
I will have destruction.
Nagarothi. We are ready. We are ready.
The Witch King.
Yeah, didn't get this to work out quite as well as I wanted.
Attend me.
Masterless. Shades. Bloody murder.
I lust for slaughter.
Okay, let's drop down Dark Conduit on top of that shade unit. Yeah, they're kind of just
Malekith comes.
sort of being sacrificed at this point, but the Dark Conduit does a lot of AoE damage at least. Alright,
Battle ready. Blackguard.
need the Blackguard to get in here. Giant is getting dangerously close, but can hopefully take him out.
Malekith.
Yeah, Malekith's fine health-wise.
Destruction awaits.
Oh, there's other giants getting into combat, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, not good.
Blackguards. By Drakira.
The problem with my plan was just that the Chaos Knights were able to basically deploy to counter my forward group of shades too effectively.
Hear my words.
I mean, we're still fine. We're just taking way more damage than I would have liked to.
I crave battle. Come forth. No mercy.
Dark elves. Blood will flow.
Well, at least the main line of shades at the back was able to basically free fire. I think that's the general who's gotten to come up with this.
Without question.
Malekith.
Yeah, I mean, my troops are also doing a good job of holding, despite the damage they're taking, which is also good.
End them. Blackguards.
Yeah, Blackguard did a solid job.
Carnage awaits.
Can't really fault them at all.
Heir of Anarion.
Main issue was the
Druki, forward. No mercy.
just the positioning of those shades. Okay, so I need to actually kill the silly Hell Cannon
They shall
because it's unbreakable. That's why I'm not getting the victory just yet. On the other hand,
Eager for battle.
okay, we're never going to catch the Chaos Knights, that's fine. We should try and catch this other stuff though, at least somewhat. They're not, well, not too many of the units are getting away, I guess. Aspiring Champions, okay, they're probably harder to catch.
Murder awaits.
Malekith.
Malekith did alright, he did take a bit of damage from the Hell Cannon, but he also kind of helped slightly staunch the, or you know, stop the incoming like main wave of melee troops hitting the shades. Would have still been nice to have him on his dragon. Alright, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, Malekith can just clean up the rest of the Hell Cannon crew, no problem.
Eager for battle.
So I essentially lost... I lost like kind of 3 or... more like, I guess, overall 5 units of shades in total.
Dealers in death.
Well, not ideal, but I can afford that because I've got lots more in the Black Arcs, essentially waiting as reinforcements, and I have a whole bunch of regiments of renown I can recruit
Lord of Nagger.
to make up the numbers for this turn. Yeah, so I think the issue, I think if I want to stagger the, like the idea of having a forward line, like almost a skirmish line that fires, pulls back, fires, I mean that's fine, it's just not against the Chaos Knights. So I either have to have, yeah, I don't know what I could use to deal with the Chaos Knights or draw them away, but I have to sort of arrange that.
Druki.
But otherwise the strategy was okay. I had about, I think having 4 units of the Blackguard is good, just with their army being like mono melee,
With pleasure.
on the side of having slightly more melee troops myself than I normally might. Like against the High Elves, I just don't think you need 4 frontline units. And the Shades in the back did a fine job.
Battle ready.
Yeah, let's try and kill a few more of these Chaos Warriors, wipe out that unit completely.
Slaughter. Dark elves.
I think if we kill 6 more, yeah, get them down below 10, then this should be wiped out for good. Okay, yeah, that'll do. I think they've more or less got rid of the rest. Yeah. Yeah, so basically took a third of my army in casualties. We did cripple this army though. Obviously the Hell Cannon was destroyed because it's unbreakable, so it had to die, but all 3 giants died. All their heavy Chaos chosen infantry died. Some Chaos Knights, not that many. Yeah, the Chaos Knights were doing a lot of damage to us.
All shall kneel before me. Enslave the
Okay, I
weak.
think I'm tempted to take the replenishment here. We got just 3.9k. An extra 1800 isn't
Take them captive.
a make or break deal. I think I'd rather grab that replenishment and then look at how the situation is in terms of fighting another battle this turn or not.
A chance to murder.
Yeah, so
King of the Druki.
so looking at this,
Tempt me not.
this is the army we just fought. They are gaining some replenishment, but not too much. I mean, this army's kind of out of the picture, I'd say.
Victorious.
We could attack this army.
I am the Witch King. Sheesh.
Which still has 2 knights, the Hell Cannon.
I think not.
See how far this army can move. Okay, so this army can almost get to Nagarand. So that means this army in the back is not going to be able to reach.
No.
I guess I'm inclined to
soon.
I'm inclined to make a second attack this turn and sort of cripple the second army and then pull back. I won't be able to get all the way back to Nagaron, but I think that's fine. They might retreat here actually. Okay, let's merge all the damage shades. Probably just disband this one. That gives me 4 more units to play with. Let's see, and I'm short how many? 50, I'm not really short a unit of Blackguard. Oh, I can't recruit regiments of renown though. Right. I forgot I couldn't do that outside my territory. Shoot.
Master Druki.
Alright, well, I can bring in my 2 masters to fight the second battle.
Lord of the Black
And
Tower.
I can put Malekith back on his dragon.
Bow, sycophants.
Yeah, I think I'll take this battle. If I take more losses in this battle, it's actually, as I was saying, it's really not too bad. I've got these reserves here that can't actually get ashore until I either lose troops on Malekith or I make another army, which it's going to cost me a lot of money. So I'm willing to take this battle, even if I take quite heavy losses, I think.
Of an Aryan. They are adequate.
Yeah, I think probably just want some extra defense on this master. So with the 2 masters in the army, I feel better equipped to
My talents.
be able to block the Chaos Knights from doing what they did to my front line of shades. Although I don't... Yeah, with fewer shades here, I probably just don't fight that same way. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Crush the weak.
Alright, they stood to fight. Do I want a lightning strike still? I think I probably do. It would let me wipe out the second army, but they're weak enough that I'm just not that concerned about them. Yeah, more Marauders this time, which is good. Chaos Spawn, those are another unbreakable unit that has to die, although they're pretty easy to kill with missile weapons. Yeah, let's try it.
Druki, bloody slaughter.
So there are other armies they could potentially bring in to attack Malekith over the end turn, but I'm thinking I still have enough movement to get part way back towards Nagaron, and then I can always retreat if they come attack me, and that should get me the rest of the way, so that should be fine. Okay, they've deployed really defensively. Interesting. Yeah, didn't really expect that. I'd rather fight them in the middle of the map because it gives us longer to run them down afterwards, assuming we're able to beat them, obviously. Alright, well, no worries. I don't think the bolt throwers really did that much against the giants. I feel like all 3 giants kind of got close to our front lines with full health, and it was only the crossbows of the shades that actually did for them in the end, so I'll stick with the multi-shot. Yeah, and the masters are both on their chariots, which is good.
The merciless host.
So having Malekith on his dragon gives me opportunity to go cast some more magic at them before battle's properly joined, which is good.
I will have destruction.
Yeah, I don't know why they deployed up here. I guess they saw that it was a hill. It's kind of an attractive defensive position.
Blackguards. Moving out. Nagarothi. Bloody murder.
Yeah, I think we can just
Pride.
advance with this lot.
Very
Something
well.
like that. Yeah, we've got lots of magic. Let's go ahead and try and use it. So what are the best targets? It's got to be... I feel like it's possibly these knights. Yeah, knights seem so much more dangerous than their melee infantry, just because of speed. And what do we have that's good against knights? We'll try Doombolt. Yeah, it's very cheap. You can also just drop this as well. Oh, we're getting shot by the Hell Cannon. Yeah, I do have to watch out for that. Malekith doesn't have a way to regain health, unfortunately.
Malekith comes. Forward.
Yeah, this is a funny spell because actually, unlike most of the bombardment spells, it actually targets the unit rather than the area. I feel like this is just going to end up missing. Oh no, it actually tracked them. Huh, didn't realize that. That's cool.
Spreading misery.
Yeah, Doombolt might be a bit better than I realized. They're advancing in a little... Yeah, they're kind of advancing a little,
Advancing.
slightly piecemeal here. I've got a giant just straight up heading the wrong way, it's funny. If I can just have Malekith... I mean, he doesn't actually have to land and fight them, right? But I'm just watching these two Chaos Knight units. If they're able to be... If I can just delay them, I could even threaten the Hell Cannon and see if they pull back. Huh. Yeah, this looks pretty promising for us.
Master Druki!
My masters are both immortal, so I'm willing to play a little... I don't know, Cavalier is not quite the right word, but... make sure they're on the very front line.
Ruthless! Proceeding!
Okay, those are Warhounds. Let's intercept them. Malekith's on top of the Hell Cannon, that's great. The Chaos Knight's actually turned around. I mean, that's got to be good for me, right?
Dark Elves! Master Druki!
Yeah, the Shades are in range.
Black God! Master Druki!
Okay, I don't really care that the...
Ready!
Oh.
Malekith. Kada.
Yeah, you know what, let's preserve Malekith's health here. The rest of this battle's going fine.
Black Gods! We understand!
Okay, this master's taking too much damage. Did his job though. Oh, he's getting squished by a giant, that's what's happening. Oh crap, yeah, the other two giants got right on top of us. That is not good.
Black Gods! No fear! Witness my cruelty! Master Druki!
Yeah, unfortunately lots of these units are Chaos Marauders, which aren't that scary, but still. Try and get away from the knights.
Shades! We are ready!
Really need to focus those giants down. Okay,
Black Gods!
Black Guard doing well again.
Carnage!
Fear me.
Yeah, I'm not convinced you're actually winning against those knights. Not sure Dark Conduit's
I depart.
at its best there either, but we'll see. Oh yeah, no, that absolutely wrecked them. Never mind.
Malekith comes. Death awaits.
Master Druki! Whatever it takes!
Yeah. Well, we are winning, but we took a lot more damage than I wanted to, and we're still not killing these giants.
Shades! For the king!
Malekith.
Okay, should be able to
Forward.
beat those knights now, I think.
Glorious carnage.
Watch now! Get going!
Alright, a lot of leadership losses from the enemy side.
Guard!
Okay, yeah, I think we got them.
Bolt throwers!
None of my bolts are crew and end up getting a melee. That is not what I wanted.
Nagarobi!
Oh, do we have unbreakable stuff to kill? I guess we do, right? Yeah, the Hell Cannon. Okay, the rest of the stuff is running though.
Attacking!
Alright, we're shooting our own units here, which is not good. Yeah, Okay, I guess we can try and kill those aspiring champions. There's not much left on this side. Yeah, that guy's on a horse, we're not going to catch him.
My king!
I think the balance of power against... Well, I think the Chaos armies do quite poorly in the balance of power, as in... I feel like they actually perform better than that suggested. I think I'm fine with this guy surviving at low HP. It's possibly better than trying to actually finish him off and giving them a new general.
Adept! By Drakira!
Why is... Yeah. Didn't fight either of these battles particularly well.
Malekith.
Okay, we don't need to actually kill that unit anymore.
Guards! Destroy!
Having the masters to come in and help was useful, I think. The one did take a lot of damage though. Alright, we're not going to catch much else. We've crippled two of their armies. I mean, they have two full stacks left up in this direction, but they're not in position to attack Nagarond. And we can just switch out as many units as I want with full health units from next turn. So I think this is all good. I'm just going to be hitting my own units at this point. Yeah, not even a close victory. Oh well. Yeah, we did the minimum, which was win the battle and deal crippling damage. One thing that would be really nice if we fight battles on the Nagarond, like within the Nagarond region, is having access to the Lure of the Pale Queen as a bonus army ability, which actually stops units, similar to the Net of Amantok spell. That would be so nice at just making sure like the Chaos Giants never reach the front line. It's an area of effect as well. I think it's not just a single unit.
Tree is mine. Sackle them.
Yeah, let's just play safe and take the replenishment again. Very little of that army made it out. Yeah.
I know the Witch King is victorious. No scum.
Alright.
Malekith, King of
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping Malekith would have more movement left than this.
Carnage.
Yeah, so the problem here is that they can potentially bring in a whole bunch of armies to attack Malekith over the end turn. I really wanted to avoid that, but I must have underestimated or overestimated how much movement he'd have.
King of Nagaroth.
I should still be fine. Let's see here. Yeah, I get Arcane Conduit next level. So I'm back on home territory. I can recruit Regiments of Renown. Probably this Master's at such low HP, I should just get him out of the army. He's just not very useful on the front line. The other one's healthy, so he can stay. Just merge the bolt throwers.
King of the Druki. Witch King.
They're easy to recruit more of. So,
I think not.
yeah, I mean the issue is that this army's at full strength and can launch the attack with these two in support, and probably force march this down too. So we can retreat once.
Knows no limits.
Just not sure that'll actually get us into reinforcements range of Nagarond. So I think what I need to do here is just make Malekith's army as strong as I possibly can with the Regiments of Renown. Not, yeah. As I said, I slightly misjudged the movement range should have after that second battle. I mean, it's still fine. If they had more armies here, it might not be fine, but I think these aren't going to be basically able to replenish or get units back, I don't think. Maybe they do.
Cease.
Okay, so in terms of... I mean, this is... Yeah, I probably need to merge these units
Look on me.
and then disband this one.
I
and then merge. Alright, so I've got 9 more unit slots I can put in. Definitely want missile units. Guess I don't have too much choice here. Oh, some of these units are not that great. Yeah, this is going to cost quite a bit of money, but I think it's necessary. I really don't find this unit very effective, even though they have crossbows. The harpies are kind of useless as well. Let's try this. Yeah, we have enough money to make this work. Sadly, also the case that there's at least, I want to say, this plus 1 or 2 other armies out here in the east who are messing up ground.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
I maybe would have been better off just waiting 1 more turn, letting them come far closer. That's okay. I think I can still make this situation work out fine. It makes me worried for the next Chaos Invasion where they have more armies, but let's not worry about that right this second.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
Be really good. Yeah, so something I should try and do for later Chaos Invasions is have a second General of Lightning Strike who I can recruit and lead a land army. But I just don't have that in place yet. Let's have a look though. Okay, I don't have any great traits on Stud Lords. The Stud Lord is disciplined. He comes in at rank 4. Yeah, you know what? Let's recruit this guy.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
This is going to cost me a ton more money, obviously, because
A black-hearted rogue.
just increased my supply lines, but that's fine.
I go.
Okay, don't transfer units yet, but next turn if needed. He doesn't. Yeah, he can't move this turn, but next turn if necessary, he could lead another army. I think we're fine, even if disaster strikes, Malekith's army gets wiped out, Malekith and his master get wounded. Like even then, we should be okay against what they've got left. But yeah, having another army that can fight on the land is clearly going to be important. Okay. I think that's about all I can do up here. And we already sacked Quintex this turn. Don't know that there's much I really need this assassin for, so I'll just have a shot at assassinating this hero who's conveniently nearby. There we go.
Malicious and cruel.
Okay, so you were swinging down this kind of direction.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Yeah, there's really not much left of the High Elves.
I sense what you have to.
So they've got 3 settlements. One's under siege here. And then there's these 1, 2. I think at this point... What do they have here in terms of troops? Characters 25. Okay, they must have a ton of heroes. Who do I... Alright, who's the current war coordination target with you guys? Oh, I can't see from here for some reason.
Command me.
Alright, there isn't one. I guess it was the Bleak Hold Fortress, but they already took that. So I could switch that to be the ancient city of Quintex, but I'm kind of thinking switching it to be Caghall makes more sense. Yeah, they don't have too many troops though. Alright, it might take a little while to actually finally finish the High Elves here, but I can't see them being much more of an obstacle. So then my Black Arcs are sort of getting into position to hit the Lizardmen that Marathi's already at war with, although she doesn't have any troops here in position to actually take the territory, which is a little unfortunate. That might change, I suppose.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent. The mother of the Druki will hear your request.
Oh, right. And after... yeah, so probably after she takes out Tour of Rest, I should set a war coordination target up for Trace, right? Yeah, because she just left this alone for some reason. Okay, we can do that next turn. Don't think I have anything else to move. No, I can't... yeah, I can't perform new rites. That's okay. The Dark Conduit I think is worth doing. Or like, the Dark Conduit's good against melee troops when they do get into combat with us, so I think this was worth it for sure. Okay, let's see what happens over the end turn.
Bow before Malekith, Lord of Nagaroth.
Oh great, yeah, really happy that Marathi picked up Tor and Rock. Hopefully she wins this battle too. Yes, okay, so Tyrion's down, Tor of Rest belongs to Marathi, and she also gets to take out Trelinia in the same turn. Perfect. Okay, Marathi's got her act together finally. There's very little left of Ulthuan that isn't owned by her. I guess there's a few settlements that are almost the same purple that actually belong to the Dreadfleet, but whatever. It's kind of ominous, like the Black Ark just sails right up behind this Bretonnian fleet. It's a little weird. Would be great if Marathi just focused on who she was at war with rather than starting another war, but it's probably too much to ask for. Yeah, should remember to set the war coordination target call to pleasure. So it'll take a little while for all of the settlements, especially the major settlements on Ulthuan, to get up to tier 5, but at that point, that gives Marathi such a strong base for recruiting new higher tier armies. Like, lots of her armies are just kind of crap stacks, like this. I mean, which is fine, but hopefully she's able to boost those. Yeah, lots of territory up in the north. It's not ideal though. Not sure actually how these Chaos armies will move. I'm guessing a bunch will come after Malekith, but they might send another one to Grand. Don't know. Okay, world. All right, the Norskins are going after Attain and a Hunts Marshal's expedition. That's fine. Oh, here we go. Warriors of Chaos. Yeah, so you're force marching in to support this attack. That's fine. I can retreat. Okay, so we launched this attack without actually bringing in the rest of those two armies. So let's retreat here.
Back a while.
How far away do we get? Not that far. Yeah. Spike Reach getting blown up. Okay. Alright, so we retreated far enough such that they weren't able to bring in that second army to reinforce. So we have to fight this army, but looking at this, they've got no giants. This is actually a really bad attack from the AI in the sense that the balance of power is so much in my favour. I could just auto-resolve this. I guess it's kind of tempting to do that. I don't know. I don't really like using auto-resolve against Chaos. As I said a few minutes ago, I feel like
Fight for me or die.
it's a situation where the balance of power is just kind of biased against them. Oh, wait a second. No, never mind. I see why it's biased against them. Because somehow my Admiral... I've got a full stack reinforcement coming in from my Admiral. Okay, in that case, yeah, I think the auto-resolve is probably more justifiable.
Merciless host.
I don't mind taking damage on these units because a bunch of them, the regiments are now, and I'm just going to replace.
Take them captive. Enslave
Yeah, we actually get to replenish up to full strength again. Okay, so there is a third stack out from the east. Yeah. So Marathi, I think, does not have enough force to actually deal with that. So as well as worrying about looking after Nagorond, we have to actually get over and help Marathi out too. Yeah, I didn't want to like auto-resolve all the Chaos battles, but having fought a few of them, I'm willing to do it. Yeah, let's have a look at this. So they didn't attack Grand. I mean, the Grand have a reasonable garrison. I don't think there's any way that's enough to prevent it being taken, especially because these other armies can come in to support. Oh, Haganeth is pretty exposed also. Okay, so we're losing a huge amount, or quite a lot of gold. I shouldn't say huge amount because it's still like, I don't know, we could keep this up for 8 turns or something.
Yes.
Malekith's army's at full strength except Malekith himself. So I have the option of leading the attack up this way, but yeah, they're not recruiting new troops from these armies, right? You know, they're not in camp stance. I don't think they can. I'm not sure this Chaos faction is even allowed to make new troops, but
What command?
I think I'm going to just go into ambush stance at the edge of my territory and bring out another stack with my second general.
Bow, sycophants!
So if I do
Finding
this,
my way.
transfer this stack. Yep, doesn't help me in terms of
Cold breeds
army costs. Okay.
I will
Oh, that
continue
actually...
in time.
Shoot, that actually takes up his movement. Yeah, I don't like how that works, but... Okay.
Black-hearted.
So this admiral can back out. Oh, hold on.
Lord of Black Court.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Later. The ocean awaits.
I think... Yeah, so I think what I need to do there is switch into this stance first. But its movement's still set to nothing.
Lord of Fear.
Well, this guy has his movement back. Let's see if this works at all.
Plotting a course. Tyrant of Nagorod.
Okay, let's try this with the other army then. And basically, I don't want to lose movement on my troops,
Set the
essentially.
sails.
And I think the way I did it...
Sail.
Yeah. Okay, good. So I can move this army. Great.
Anchors away. Master Druki, my time, my talent.
Alright, very good. So,
Laying in wait.
all I need to do is this, I think. Go into ambush stance here. Nope, not raiding stance.
slaughter.
The Chaos troops don't have heroes to scout or to spot my
They serve me
ambushers.
well.
Even if we don't actually manage to launch an ambush, it's absolutely fine. Okay, so I managed to fix the issue with troops running out of movement. You get lightning strike. Well, that's not going to be so useful up here, but it'll be useful eventually.
All bow before the Witch King.
Yeah, just not sure I can protect Haganeth is the problem. Frankly, you know, yes, it's Marathi's capital or whatever, but
For your true
she can build the recruitment buildings in other places. With Ulthuan more or less secured, I'm not so concerned about it. I think, yeah, there's a bit of an issue for the next Chaos Invasion. There's probably not even going to be a bumper or like a speed bump in the form of settlements up to the north. Oh well, we need to just deal with this invasion first, I suppose.
Lord of the Black Court.
Let's get some equipment on my new general. That's a good banner. No armor, that's alright. He's not going to get into combat. Physical resistance. Okay. Yeah, so he has some dark shards over shades, but I'm okay with that. Be great to get this guy up to lightning strike. So we'll see if we can fight enough battles to achieve that. Alright, so I think the main thing here is Nagarond is secured. I think there's no way that the armies from this Chaos Invasion, they're too spread out, and I have too much force here, like Nagarond's not going to be in danger. But it's a question mark as to how much damage Marathi takes, and to what extent any kind of rebuilding could be done ahead of the next wave.
bloodthirsty fiend.
Anyway, moving on. So they've recruited a new general here, so let's go ahead and sack
A
Quintex once again.
rogue.
Just see what I was working on with this Dreadlord. I think points on boosting shades, looks good.
Malicious and
Got you up to rank 4, great. Okay.
Murderous lord. A vile plan. No mercy!
Yeah, so I think I can auto-resolve this and then replenish very close to full using
We will make them bleed.
by sacking it again.
The weak are crushed. Take everything.
That wasn't correct, but it's okay.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Yeah, we're not really taking much damage each turn from doing this. I want to keep sacking
Slaughter.
Quintex,
Finally.
at least while they keep recruiting new generals. I don't want them to have a chance to recruit, you know, to actually start recruiting troops. Oh, Bleakhold Fortress got blown up. Huh. Okay, there's a high elf army in here that's causing trouble. Let's have this assassin come up and try and find it. I vaguely remember Elithanar had at least part of a stack in this area. Okay, let's just have a quick check of what else has been going on in the world. So we encountered the World Walkers, who I certainly don't want to be fighting.
I travel the world
Yeah,
seeking
they don't
jewels.
particularly
Today you bring
dislike
one
me.
to me.
They like we're fighting Attain, sure. What do they feel about the Warriors of Chaos? They're neutral, okay. Fighting against a lot of Bretonnians, High Elves. Oh, and Marienburg also. Yeah. How many settlements? 19. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of see from this that it's Wulfric's faction that's ended up sort of confederating most of Norska. Fair enough. Not seeing any of these other factions that really need me to do anything about them. I'm sort of happy Kislev is strong. Obviously, Kislev hardly friends the Dark Elves, right? But from the point of view of stopping the other Chaos Invasion. Yeah, so they have a military alliance with Reichland, and they're not at war with anyone except Warriors of Chaos and Deadwood Sentinels, but I don't understand the war with the Deadwood Sentinels. Like, the Deadwood Sentinels just have a couple of territories up this way. So that war's not actually involving troops. So all of Kislev's force can kind of go to resisting chaos, I guess is what I'm seeing. Alright. Let's have this hero just check out whatever's left from Safari. Okay, assault units, that's not really worth it. Oh, I can search this ruin. No, I can't. Okay. So if I set Shrine of Cain as a war coordination target... Yeah, the thing is, if she doesn't take out the... If she doesn't take out the High Elves here, they'll just come and like take these undefended regions. So, sorry Marathi, but I'm gonna insist you come fight them. Atain's completely gone from the mainland of, or the main island of Ulthuan. It's only these two settlements. We're just smashing one of them up every turn, and I've asked the Forgebound to go after the other. So yeah, I think that's all taken care of. If anything, I've got like 2 Black Arcs here that aren't really able to start fighting yet, but that's fine. I can go ahead and pick up these sea events. That's no problem.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
See if I have the option to do any building here. I do not. Alright. Oh, I guess I was in the full speed stance. Alright, that's fine.
Lord of the Black Court. Double time.
Yeah, you're fully built.
Cruel and deadly.
Okay, let's have a quick check on my Black Arcs up here. Because I suspect they may be able to do some building. No for you, but yes for you. Okay. Alright, we definitely want this for extra... Yeah. Casualties, income, armies win sphere event points. Absolutely. And what else? Probably just this to have the option to recruit some of the monsters in case I want them.
Join our bloody games.
I think...
Lord of the Black Tower.
Yeah, I'll keep these troops, these regiments of renown on Malekith just for the time being in the short term, for a couple of turns. Obviously, I can like use them on the front line and then disband them when they get too damaged or whatever. The Shades are good against the Chaos troops, it's just... It's hard to... you know, it's just hard to wipe out full stack of the Chaos troops with missile fire alone without having to do some fighting.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Alright, you're sitting here, that's fine.
I approve of these dark.
And looks like that's everything, so let's move along. Yeah, there's a bunch of high elf agents left on Ulthuan, but they're not really doing anything significant. Oh wow, Skaga got wiped out. Did not expect to see that. I guess, Hexlord have got their act together. Alright. Now, is Marathi going to turn around and head down towards the Shrine of Cain? That's kind of what I'm wondering. She's got so much armies to move, so many armies to move. Jed fleets, yeah, I don't really care too much about what they're doing. They're so much weaker than us and Marathi, they're very unlikely to attack. So I'm inclined to just let them have a corner of Ulthuan.
Threats are wasted on the other.
Non-aggression pact. No, I don't see any need to do that. Okay, let's see if we can ambush one of their remaining armies. Okay, Gron got wrecked, yeah, saw that coming. And force marched over to here. Okay, that's good. Alright, we need to really keep an eye on where some of those armies are. So they want a military alliance. So I'd held off on this partly because I felt like a military alliance might reduce the chance of Marathi confederating them, but they do already have a military alliance with Marathi. If I sign this military alliance, it'll basically let me count their territory towards my victory conditions, which is what I want to do. I think ideally it would just be all held by Marathi, but this is fine. So I'm inclined to accept this and just see if I can get a little payment out of them. Alright, not bad. I guess I'm inclined, yeah, that sort of incentivizes me to come help them against the exiles and the heck and stuff. I'm not sure I'll actually spare an army to do that, but it's a possibility. You can see on the map here just how much of this territory is now ruined from that Chaos invasion. Okay, so Marathi is supposedly mobilizing against the Shrine of Cain. Good.
The strong shall prevail.
So, okay, so the two Chaos armies I beat up are more or less just sat there doing nothing. That's fine. Don't need to worry too much about them. There's one army here that's untouched that I should try and take out here, I think. And then there's another army in the line out of the line of sight.
Black-hearted dreadlord. My hour has come.
Okay, let's see how this battle looks. I'll have...
My cruelty knows no
Oh, Malekith's healed back to full. That's really nice too.
on my way.
Yeah, so we're going into a territory where we will take chaos attrition damage, but that's fine.
Kill them.
They retreat. Okay, that makes sense.
All bow before the Witch King.
Yeah, now we need to be a little careful.
Asinine mortal!
So here's the thing. By
Lord of the Black Court.
yeah, I could follow up and wipe out this Chaos army, and they can't get reinforcements from their other troops. Yeah, that's looking like the thing to do. I'm just a little concerned about how many armies they could bring in against me after that. I think the answer is 2.
Never!
These 2. I must admit I kind of forgot, or I didn't take into account that this army could just retreat. Which obviously makes sense because my 2 stacks together are just way stronger.
Murderous lord.
Yeah, let's fight this battle. Keep my 2 armies together. I believe I'll be able to handle whatever comes at me. It's not ideal that we're taking attrition damage.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
We can deal with it for a turn or 2 there.
King of the Druki. I'm going.
Noble born.
Yeah, so make this attack.
No
They can't
mercy.
retreat again. Alright, so let's see here. So this is a boost to base weapon damage. That's only going to affect melee troops, so maybe stick it on my master. Okay, I think the trick here is to try and take minimum casualties, but that should be very doable. Okay, I think I'm going to start the next part with this battle. I didn't do an amazing job fighting the other Chaos armies, but I did well enough. So thanks a lot for watching this one, and I'll be back for the next part.